Hello. I thought I'm gonna just give a couple of updates today. Because tomorrow I'm going to Berlin for a day. Gonna sleep at Nicholas' place, and then the next day I'm flying to Minsk, Belarus for 3 weeks to spend 3 weeks with Anastasia, my girlfriend, and her family. So Anastasia, my girlfriend, is from Belarus, and obviously now she met my parents and my grandparents and my aunt, and my uncle. So I now gotta go meet her parents and her family. So we're gonna spend 3 weeks together in Belarus. So I'm excited about that. Maybe I'm gonna, learn some Russian. Probably not. Maybe. Would be nice. And then the plan is for us to move to Berlin, and we haven't found a place. Actually, we haven't started looking for a place yet, which I think is not a smart thing to do, because yeah, Berlin is a busy city, and I mean we're moving there in 3 weeks, so we should probably start doing that, or not moving, but going to Berlin and staying there for a bit. And yeah, I am, besides the kind of location, Project 33 is actually right now doing well, in comparison, doing very well. I have, let me see, one, two, three, five clients right now. So that's all going good. I'm turning. I'm in the process of making Project 3 more of a side project that generates revenue for me to be able to, live and pay rent and buy food and all of these things you got to do. While at the time not being the full-time hustle, so I'd have to, work on it 8 hours a day or 12 hours a day every day, and kind of like time optimizing it a bit more, and then just exploring other things. And I'm also, one thing I'm kind of working on right now is like establishing. So if I'm gonna make Project 33 a side project, and basically I want to create a side project for myself that can generate consistently revenue, so I can obviously sustain myself and pay rent and pay food and all of these things, but also like comfortably and actually like live the lifestyle I want to live, which is, I think the amount is $10,000 per month after taxes. So I want to get that side business, to a point where it's generating every month $10,000 for me after taxes. And that might be Project 33, that might be a different one. But what I'm kind of doing right now is figuring out like what are the exact parameters that I want that business to be like. How much money is it supposed to generate, that we talked about? How much time do I want to work on it? I guess the model to think about is, the 4 hour work week by Tim Ferriss. I think that actually comes down to the time I imagined, which is like half an hour per day that I got to commit to it, that I need to commit to it. And then obviously you're probably always going to spend some more time, but because you want to, but I don't have to. But also establishing like, like what do I want to learn from it? Like what skills do I want to like acquire through building that project? And I think one is selling. More so being able to sell a vision than selling a product. I want to learn that. People skills, so communication, hiring, firing, those are things that I want to learn. Scaling, I want to learn the process of scaling. So that includes building up processes, that means outsourcing things, that means automating things. That's a skill that I want to learn. And yeah, just making sure that I'm very clear of like what that revenue generating side project, because all the other side projects don't have to generate revenue. If I have that project, what are the parameters? Because then I can check them one by one before I get into it, so I make sure that I don't set out to do something that already is kind of bound to fail within these criteria, where, you know, it's not scalable, or it's never going to generate that much money without me putting in more time, or, you know, I'm not going to learn these skills, or whatever it is. That was very rambly, and I'm going to make it more, you know, thoughtful video about it in the future, but I just wanted to kind of like share my current headspace about that. So yeah, going to Berlin tomorrow. Don't know if I'm gonna be vlogging those 2 days of traveling, because I don't know how my internet's gonna be, but we'll see. And then see you definitely in the next vlog. Peace out.
Hard to wake up when there's no alarm to wake you up. Sitting, breathing, doing all the things I hate a lot. But why now? Holy shit, I just wanna make it